All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1065, Cruz case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right, Mr. Cruz, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm trying to get a reduction in my child support.
Okay.
I recently been working and my wages has been reduced, so I want to see if I can get my child.
Mr. Cruz once pulled in a solid $100,000 a year, but now reports a drop to $78,000, a noticeable 22% decline. A big cut, no doubt, but is it enough to justify lowering his child support payments? Courts weigh multiple factors in cases like these. Was the income dip beyond his control? Is it temporary or permanent? Most importantly, how does it affect his child's financial stability? But here's where things get interesting. Mr. Cruz also has a new wife and a newborn. So, is this really about financial strain, or is he simply trying to juggle new family obligations at the expense of his existing ones? That's the real question.
About $100 a year.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm a restaurant owner.
Okay. So now, what are your wages looking like?
About yearly or weekly?
Yearly.
78. 70.
So from
75.
about 100 to 78,000?
Yeah.
All right. Have you had to lay off employees or anything like that?
It's been hours been reduced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it took reduction in hours. All right. Is that it? You just want to reduce because your wages changed?
And I actually have a new wife.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And a newborn on the way. So I got more responsibilities I got to take care of.
You said you have a newborn. The child in this case, how old are they?
Which one? My newborn?
No, not your newborn, the child between the two of you.
4 years old.
4, boy or girl?
It's a girl.
All right. Your 4-year-old, who carries that child on health insurance?
Me.
How much is it?
$430.
$430. Okay. You said you have a newborn, so is it $430 now with the newborn, or was it $430 before the newborn?
Before.
Okay. What is it now?
I haven't really checked, but I think it went up a couple of $100s.
Okay.
So, let's break this down. Mr. Cruz wants to reduce child support for his first kid while taking on the financial weight of a newborn. Convenient timing, right? The judge is about to crunch the numbers, but here's the real question. Should having another child lower what's owed to the first? Legally, courts don't just slash payments because someone chooses to grow their family. The law prioritizes existing obligations, making sure the first child doesn't get shortchanged. But what do you think? Should a new baby mean less support for the firstborn? Drop your take in the comments.
Newborns.
Okay. Well, not 2 newborns, the newborn and the 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. So $600 just for them too?
All of us together.
Okay, so all of you together is $600. How many people are on that plan?
3.
Well, it can't be 3.
Yeah, it's me. Me,
No.
my son, my daughter.
You, your son, what about your wife?
Oh, she's not on there.
Okay.
We just recently been married, so we haven't switched things up yet.
Okay, how long have you all been married?
About 3 months.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you are. So it's about $200. If I take that 600 and divide it by 3, it's $200 per person. So for both kids, it'll be about $400. That sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your wages decreased, health insurance somewhat increased. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know?
Is there some more stuff you wanted to know?
Well, I mean, you came to court.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, I've been married. I got a newborn. The restaurant haven't been doing so good.
And just like that, the mother isn't backing down. She's not asking for more, just for things to stay the same. But then comes the bombshell. She claims the restaurant's business is fine. It's just his hours that have been cut. Ouch. So, is Cruz bending the truth to shrink his payments? If she can prove his income hasn't really taken a hit, this won't just be a denial. It could turn into a full-blown exposure of hidden funds. The judge is about to dig deep, and things are getting very interesting.
Yeah, actually.
All right. Are you in agreement to his child support being reduced?
No, I am not.
Okay, tell me about that.
I think it is fine as it is. I don't want to fight to increase it. I think the payment you are paying me is enough. The restaurant that he owns, same business. I don't see there being any less business. The only hours that were reduced were mine because your wife is the manager.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't catch that part.
Yeah.
Run that by me again.
So he claims that the restaurant isn't doing so good.
Okay.
But I think the business is the same. It was just my hours that were reduced, so I had to pick up another job to make do.
Okay, so you, him, and new wife all work together?
Yeah, well, I only work on the weekends now, but yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, we all get along. We make things work out for the family.
Now this is where things get messy. Cruz's ex just dropped a major allegation. She claims his new wife is the one running the restaurant and may have intentionally cut his hours. If true, that means he didn't just take a pay cut, he staged one. But here's the kicker. If he's still paying his wife's salary, that money never really leaves their household. Could this be a calculated move to dodge child support? The judge isn't buying excuses and is about to press him for answers. Things could get ugly fast.
Then you all wouldn't be here, right? Because you want a decrease. She's saying no. So you all get along?
I don't understand how it's supposed to pay something that I don't have, really.
But she's saying the business hasn't changed. You're talking about in terms of customers coming in and
Yeah,
things like that?
yeah, I think that
So since Corona
is going
hit,
elsewhere.
since Corona hit, our business has took a pretty much significant loss since Corona hit. Our customers.
I can believe that. You
Yeah.
know, that's happened to a lot of businesses.
So we've been trying to recover from that. So her hours may just be from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think your hours got reduced because of COVID?
no,
Why
I'm
do
the
you think
strongest
you're-
server there
Why do you think your hours were reduced?
because his wife doesn't like me there.
Now she's cool with her.
Not when you're around.
Oh,
I haven't seen
sounds
that.
a little messy.
I haven't seen that. We don't. I don't think just so far as business wise, we don't mix the business with the family. So far her hours, if anything, we gave her extra like 5-6 hours last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the dishwasher.
Oh, the judge is not having it. Cruz just argued that if his ex picks up more hours, he should pay less in child support. Wait, what? That's not how any of this works. Child support is based on his income, not hers. The judge shuts it down immediately, calling out the flawed logic. So, the question is, does Cruz actually believe this argument, or is he just grasping at straws? Either way, it's a hard no from the court. What do you think? Honest mistake, or a last-ditch effort to dodge responsibility? Sound off below.
So, just based on you don't think that the business has changed or anything, do you have any documentation that you brought with you today that shows his income has not decreased as he just testified to? He says $78,000 now, right?
Yeah.
Besides your belief, do you have any other reason to suggest that maybe he's not being truthful about what his income is?
Well, I just think like him having a new child, he doesn't want to support the child he already has to the extent that he can.
Okay.
And I feel like
I take care of all my kids.
I didn't say you don't, but you should, make sure that the one you already have is taken care of. And yeah, I think, just the support is still needed.
Well, I don't think he's saying he doesn't want to support. He's saying he can't afford to support what it was. And if the roles were reversed and you were in that situation, wouldn't you want him to consider what you're saying as true and possibly work with you and reduce your child support?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Okay. Well, I think that's fair too. So this is what we're going to do. Based on your testimony, that your wages have decreased, and you kind of alluded to, not that his wages necessarily decreased, but that the business is not doing so well because your hours have been reduced. We may not necessarily know the true reason why, according to what you're saying, but your hours were in fact reduced, right? Mm-hmm. Which could be a direct result of the business during the pandemic, okay? So this is what we're going to do. Based on your testimony, your new gross comes out to $6,500. That brings your net to $5,157, giving you credit for both of the children that you have, and I gave you credit for your health insurance, okay? The new health insurance amount.
The judge aimed for balance, recognizing Cruz's new circumstances without letting him off the hook. In the end, he's still on the hook for $825 a month. Sure, that's a big chunk, but given his income drop and new child, it seems like a fair middle ground. But here's the debate. Should the system be more flexible when life changes, or is this the right call? What's your take? Drop your thoughts below.
Hours for, if we up the hours for her, would that lower my child support a little bit?
If we up her hours?
Yeah, so last week we gave her like an extra 6 hours.
Okay.
So what about if we gave her like maybe 12, 10?
This has nothing to do with her income. This is about yours.
Okay.
Why would you want her working more to decrease your child support?
So she can make more money to help
Pay
me
for his
out.
other baby.
See, now you starting to waste my time. Don't do that. Don't do it. You have a legitimate reason to be here, and you have a legitimate request. Don't be ugly, okay?
All right.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
So that's the financial for the 800.
That's what I said, right?
Yeah.
I said it went from $1,242 to $825.
But that's like $300 though.
Yeah, but it's giving you credit for the children that you already have, giving you credit for health insurance. What else could you be asking for? That's all I can do within
I got a new
the realms of the law.
I got a new baby.
And I took that into consideration, which is why your percentage is 16%.
So I'm supposed to pay $800 a month. That's 12 times 12.
$825 to be exact a month. What are you doing?
That's $9,900 a month. How much?
Okay, you were paying $1,242. Do you want me to increase it back?
Nah, it's cool.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any more questions, right?
Nah, it's cool. So
Okay.
800.
$825.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing further.
That's it.
The answer is no, right?
Yes.
Because your child support got reduced. You got what you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything further from you?
No, ma'am.
And with that, the case wraps up. Mr. Cruz got a slight break, but the judge made sure fairness went out, ensuring he stays accountable to both of his children. This sparks a big debate. Should having another child lower your financial duty to the first? The court struck a balance. But what do you think? Drop your take in the comments. And if you love gripping courtroom drama, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Court Clash for more deep dives into legal showdowns. See you in the next case breakdown.